day 37. It seems a lot easier to remember what day I'm on now than it was in the beginning, because I would be like, it's day 7, but it's day 37. I remember. Okay, so I'm still on the same request, and I have been getting more requests of things to talk about, which is awesome, because that is basically like when I first started, I was my audience, so I could only talk about stuff that I want to talk about. But now I know that it's not just me and my mom watching. You know, there are actually people who are like, hey, you know, I think you should talk about this. I think this is a good topic to talk about. So keep them coming, because you know, whatever 100 minus 37 is, that's how many days I have. So basically, and you know what? I just want to offer you this opportunity because it's free. You don't have to do anything but be yourself. And if you have things that you want to talk about, all you have to do is push record and talk to your camera and post it on Instagram or whatever. So I'm just letting you know, you can always do this. But for those of you who just don't want to be on there like that, then send it to me. And if I can talk about it, I'll talk about it. And if I feel like I can't talk about it, I'll still try to talk about it. Like today. So the third part, I thought it was 2 parts. I wasn't reading it that well until I read it again yesterday. Third part to this. And shout out to my friend Brittany. I just wasn't sure if she wanted her name out there, but now I'm like, whatever. You gave me 3 days of content, so hey Brittany, I love you, Mrs. Brittany Vaughn. So she says, give and take relationships. Give and take relationships. Look at that. You see that? It's painless. I had a painful one that tried to come up in here somewhere, but it's gone. I guess the aloe vera beat it up. But I didn't do the aloe vera yesterday, and I got something going on here. It's just painless. I don't know the differences. I don't know the different names of pimples. Please go back in there and watch Michael Jackson. You wanted to watch Michael Jackson? Go watch Michael Jackson. Go, please. Go. Ask your brother for help if you need to change the song. Thank you. Close the door. All the way. She didn't close it all the way. Anyways, I don't know the different names of pimples. I'm not an esthetician, but y'all be knowing that there's different names because they have different characteristics. But those were 2 different pimples, and one was fought by the aloe vera, and the other one, I guess, came since I didn't do aloe vera yesterday, but I did it today. I'm not doing it as a challenge anymore, but I think I'm just gonna do it because I kind of like that my pores look smaller because they was like. And they're a different color. They're a heck of a lot lighter than they used to be. Okay, anyways. Give and take relationships. Yes. Kamari, help your sister. Help her with what? Oh my gosh, why? He's 5. Like, why? You're not 15? Gosh, and she be acting like she's 30, 60. And she 3. Okay, that's good. They do not know how to close this door. It's so weird. All right. So we talked about the 5 tips. Her first one was 5 tips to. I don't have it written down anymore, but you guys remember it was about salvation. It was about basically being a witness, being an example, 5 tips to being an example of Christ. I knew I was going to get it. I knew it was going to come back to me. Thank you, Holy Spirit. 5 tips to being an effective team member was yesterday. And I'm going to give you, I guess, 5 tips to, I'm going to figure out the name while I'm writing follow mine in the description, of course, but because that's how it goes. Sometimes I already got it. But basically, I'm gonna give you 5 tips for give and take relationships. Um, but first, I want to tell you that Coming to America 2 is on Amazon Prime. And if you do not have Amazon Prime, let me tell you something. There's a link on my website. If you click it and get Amazon Prime, when you pay for it, you gotta pay me a little bit, just a little bit. So, but you definitely keep me on the Amazon team. So, clickety click, click, click. Click it, do what you gotta do, get your Amazon Prime, watch Coming to America 2. It's not a bad movie. I feel like if there was no Coming to America 1, no one would have anything bad to say about this movie. But because there is a Coming to America 1, as usual, that's how it is with the sequel, and they actually make fun of it in the movie. So, the fact that it's a sequel. So, they're very true to Coming to America 1. But it's not Coming to America 1, okay? You have to that's a thing, like, people get so mad when they make sequels, but, they have to do something. These people got to get paid. So remember that it's a sequel. It's not the original movie, and there's nothing they could do to ever make a movie as good as Coming to America 1. Okay? Know that. All right? But watch it because it is funny. It's very funny. I felt that it was a little ghetto, extra ghetto sometimes. Like super extra ghetto moments. But when you see who the cast is, you think they don't have a choice. Like they casted well. I'll say that. They casted well, okay? So yeah, I liked it. I'll watch it again. It was I say it was pretty phenomenal. So but it was not Coming to America 1. All right? Okay? But it was good. I applaud them. It was good, and Eddie Murphy did not disappoint. Wesley Snipes was funny. Tiana Taylor was the bomb. She was the bomb. Okay, she did her part very well. You know what? They casted this movie very good. There are some different people I would have chose to be the prince, but he's funny. I just think that there was some other guys I would have picked that I would have been like, yeah, him. But he was good though. He was good. Okay. Anyways, just know that if you need Amazon Prime, click my link. Do what you gotta do. Get my put a meal on my table. You feel me? Because we need that. Give and take relationships. I'm a very giving person, so it's hard for me to talk about the take side. Although I have a lot of experience with being in relationships where people just take. Let me tell you. I saw this and I was like, oh, how am I going to do this without being too personal? But when I first started this, back when it was Mrs. Hudgens _ not voice gigs, I said it was going to get personal. But I'm going to hold back on this one because, just because. So, give and take relationships. So I'm going to tell you on the side of the giver what the takers should do. So if you are generally a taker, if anyone has ever told you that you're a taker, you don't give, you just take, listen to me, baby. Okay, so stop being greedy. Okay, that's one. I'll write a longer. Maybe I'll blog it. I don't know. Stop being greedy. 2. The world doesn't revolve around you. Like if you die today, the world is still gonna move. Like everybody will still be going, and that's for everybody. You know, death. It's unfortunate that I'm talking about this right now because my grandmother's sister just passed yesterday, but death is inevitable. Like, people die, we die, we're gonna die, and the world is still gonna have to keep moving. So when you lose a loved one, just remember that you still gotta wake up. You still have to wake up the next morning, and you still got to probably provide for a family. Life still has to go on. So the world does not revolve around you. Okay. 3, something that I would tell a taker, get a big mirror and look into it. Okay. Look into the mirror, because what made you is people. People gave to you, gave, and it created a you. I know God is the creator, okay, and God put these people in your lives, but really get focused and think of who you need to show appreciation to. Get in the habit of showing appreciation. That's 3. Get into the habit of showing people your appreciation. 4, I would say 4, dang, it's hard, 4 and 5. Basically, what would I say to a taker? I know so many takers. Stop making promises that you can't keep. And that goes for everybody, but specifically for takers, because what I've noticed is that takers, they love to say, like, I'll pay you back. They love to say, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and when I get some money, I'm gonna do this for you and I'm gonna do that for you. And then they get some money and they forget about you. But then when their money run out, they're back. Like, hey, can I have? And so you takers, stop telling people you're gonna pay them back, because if you are a taker and the givers in your life know that you're a taker, they don't even want you to pay them back. They don't even think about it. They just be like, here, you can have it, and you be like, oh, I'm gonna pay you back, and they be like, yeah, whatever, you're not paying me back ever. You're not. I know you're not. I know you're not paying me back when you say I'm gonna pay you back. Okay, so number 5 for the takers, coming from a giver. Number 5 to the takers. I'm gonna have to dig deep. Give me a second. For the takers. I'm trying not to overlap on the ones that I've already done. So stop being greedy. Oh shoot, I think I had a good one, and then I thought it was overlapping, but it wasn't. Stop being greedy. I'm running out of time. For the takers, appreciate people. Oh my gosh. Okay, so number 5, I knew it was gonna be hard. Give and take relationships. Evaluate your relationships. If this is from a giver to a taker. Evaluate your relationships and get even. If you know for sure that you're always coming to someone for help and you're always asking people for money, like, this is the time where you need to stop asking and start giving. Point blank, period. Stop. Because you're going to burn those bridges. Those people are not going to want to help you anymore. Especially now, after the toll the 2020 took on our lives, baby. People ain't trying to help you no more. People are too busy trying to help themselves. It's hard out here. I told y'all I ain't got no money. And when I do get money, I'm still going to be telling you I ain't got no money, because I'm tired. I'm tired of not having any money, and I'm tired of people not being able to pay me, but people still asking me for money. So I'm out. Peace. I love you. Bye. Give and take. Give more than you take. Okay? Bye. Love you.